Hey, it's your boy SergDragon, and welcome to another edition of the Heavens Monsters podcast. With me always is T-Money, the king of what?
Puppies.
There you go. It's been a long week, and as usual, when we have such a busy schedule, we end up not doing this for like 2 weeks prior, so we're just going to mention whatever we can. Mm-hmm. Mentioning which, coming last week on, week prior, 2 weeks ago, is Monday Night Raw, where Stephanie was celebrating Ronda Rousey's SummerSlam win.
That's right.
As the new Women's Raw champion. And she tried to take the credit for it. All the women in that ring were like, hell no, this woman ain't even, this woman crazy, this woman tripping. And then Ronda Rousey broke her reality, and she broke her arm again. And you saw how Alexa Bliss's arm was all strapped up.
Yep.
I knew from when we saw, man, when what we saw, that freaking arm was not just dislocated, it was being, But this week, her arm is now back, and she's able to wrestle again, for what she said. Mm-hmm. Didn't stop her from wrestling that last Monday, did it? Yep. She didn't wrestle at all. Mm-hmm. One good extra week of making sure it recuperates. So, what doesn't kill you make it stronger, but in Alexa Bliss's case, we don't know. Because they got a rematch at Hell in a Cell, right?
Yep.
So, women's division settled there. Let's move on to the world title picture. In which case, now, we didn't have anything week prior except for the Shield's return. Mm-hmm. And they throw in freaking Braun Strowman into the announce table, like they're known for.
Yep.
Which was awesome. That was awesome.
That was pretty good.
We all thought that Braun Strowman was going to be the new Universal title that night, but didn't work out.
Yeah.
And then prior to this Monday night, the Shield got torn apart one by one when Braun Strowman decided to turn his back. And technically he wasn't a babyface, nor he was a heel. He was just a monster. Mm-hmm. Now we have...
Actually, he was a babyface because everybody liked him because, he was fighting Kevin Owens, but then they said that Braun Strowman had just turned heel.
Yep, he just turned heel after turning his back against a technical babyface, which is Roman Reigns, even though everybody boos him. Mm-hmm. And one after the other, Roman Reigns was the first to be dissected, second was to be beat down was Dean Ambrose, and then finally Seth Rollins was just dismantled.
Yep.
The whole Shield members was just taken apart one by one. With the help of Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. They don't even have a group name yet. So now with Braun Strowman, you think they're going to be a faction? That's my thoughts.
We'll wait and see what happens. Yeah.
We gotta wait and see. Come next Monday, we'll see. Other than that, in other news, this guy's happy because this week we have confirmation that Trish Stratus showed up during Elias Sampson's interview.
Yeah, and that was
stage performance.
And you know why she came? Because that was her hometown in Toronto, where she grew up.
And he just talks smack. He's just talking that smack. Mm-hmm. You think he's going to turn baby heel with the way he talks, and then he just turns heel right back to the heel part of his foot. Mm-hmm. Oh, but damn, did she slap him good?
Yeah.
That was good.
That was funny. She did her little cheek kick. That would be funny.
And then came the women's division, in which case we saw Mickie James come back finally. She got some airtime.
That's nice. They know each other very well.
Oh yeah, they had wars, Mickie and Trish. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Because Mickie James.
I remember those days.
And Mickie James started off as her
Psycho Mickie.
And she has a obsession that she was in love with Trish Stratus.
That was the role she was supposed to play, though.
Yes. Yeah.
Otherwise, though, that was good to see Trish. And we have news from the Bella Twins themselves. They will be wrestling next Monday night against the Riot Squad. It's good to see
but there's a problem that they had not negotiated a new contract.
Thing is, though, we already got confirmation that...
Yeah, we got confirmation. That's just like...
Yeah, with Brie Bella teaming up with her husband, which we will mention in just a bit on SmackDown's part.
But see, WWE lets them come back, but WWE has not given them a new contract. They let them come back. Like
we shall see.
Like they do with Trish Stratus.
We shall see if this is actually proof that they did get a contract and we didn't know about.
Well, they said their contract they have right now is about to expire and they had not negotiated a new one yet.
They might be getting a contract where, like John Cena, they might be able to be free agent. They could be on any show they want, even NXT, and wrestle somebody.
He doesn't do that for women, bro. They never do that for women. Triple H said himself.
These are women who's been televised on ETV.
Oh, I know.
So we might be seeing a different subject on that.
I know, but Triple H said that everyone thought that before, and Triple H did this on interview that we don't get women part-time contracts. We don't get it for legends.
So what's Trish Stratus?
A legend, but here's the thing, bro.
She's a woman legend.
But see, Trish Stratus is bigger than the Bella Twins. She's
a lot of people might argue now with this current day and age.
Yeah.
The stardom that the Trish had is different than what the Bella has. I'll stay out of that, but a lot of people will speculate if they had that kind of stuff back then with Trish and Lita. They had their own Total Divas, but they don't. That's the thing. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Otherwise, let's move on to another subject. Kevin Owens quitting. Ooh, I gotta check on my boys. As always, I will leave a description, a link to Mike Henry's and Xavier Hill's YouTube page, a link in the description straight to their videos, as always, because I know they're gonna rant. I know Xavier's gonna do his regular Kevin Owens rant, especially now that he officially quit after losing another shot at title with Seth Rollins with his Open Intercontinental Championship match. And that was one hell of a match. They tore it down. They really tore it down. They burned it down. That's why Seth Rollins, when you got Seth Rollins in the match, that's why he's known for burning it down. He tears it down with anybody in the match. And Kevin Owens gave him a running. Gave him a running for his money. But he couldn't get the job done, and he got frustrated. He was in that ring after the break, red as hell, face all red from the match and frustration, and he just shouted out, "I quit." I was like, damn. I'm tempted of trying to post that on YouTube, but I know the copyrights won't let me. So, that's good. That's good. I'm happy. But chances are, is this true? Or is this just him getting flustered and he'll make his way back somehow?
You mean frustrated?
Yeah, he'll come down.
Yeah.
And then he'll come back. I wouldn't be surprised. Will he come back as a heel still or a baby face? I know Xavier's probably going to be like, oh, he better not come back as a heel. I will hate his ass. I hate him. I can hear him, Xavier. Speak through me, Xavier. Man, I know for a fact that Kevin Owens better not get his CM Punk wannabe ass back here. You better not. Right? Would he start saying something like that? I bet you. But let him do his thing and keep an eye out for Xavier Hill when he does his Kevin Owen rant. Thank you, he quit. Wherever he titles it. Let's move on to another thing. As always,
Intercontinental.
Yeah, we already talked about Intercontinental. We just talked about Seth Rollins, and he's doing a good job.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the tag team division and how it's getting crazy with the Revival. The Revival is really getting closer and closer to taking the title from the B team. And the B team's pretty good. But we're all wondering, where is the Devourer of Worlds? Where is Woken Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt? Where are they? Is one of them injured?
Well, they said Matt Hardy is working backstage. He's a producer of the show. He's producing.
Yeah, he uploaded a video not too long ago. I haven't seen it myself. I'll probably leave that in the description while I'm at it, just in case, since people might be wondering. Either of which, though, I'm trying to think anything else. There was that Jinder Mahal moment with Dean Ambrose, where Dean Ambrose was being a psycho. He said,
what about Baron Corbin?
Ah, yes. Thank you for reminding me. Thanks to what happened to Stephanie McMahon, Kurt Angle was put on the spot, but wasn't punished, was given a time of vacation, a mandatory vacation, you might say, meaning he has no choice but to, by the order of the commissioner of Raw, Stephanie McMahon. And in his place, I saw this coming a mile away, substitute, temporary, whatever you want to call it, general manager, Baron Corbin. Ugh. And last week, he was in charge, and he said, I will put a match that no one, not even Kurt Angle, could see coming. I'm like, we all did when freaking Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre came out when Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman were already out. We saw that coming a mile away. But that's him, and he's trying to do, and you know he had to get on him. He stole that victory. Abused that power with Finn Balor. Finn Balor had him, and it made it into a restarted match into a no disqualification. But another person he tried to get back on and failed miserably. The Ascension finally got some airtime, but at the expense of Bobby Lashley. Or should I say, their expense. Because Bobby Lashley won that match without, broke a sweat, but
I'm like,
still looked like he was ready for another go.
I'm like, Baron Corbin, you should know that you cannot
run a show.
No, I say that too, and that you cannot. Bobby Lashley can beat two guys by himself.
He can run.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley has done it before in WWE and TNA.
Impact Wrestling, as it's called now.
No, that's my back when it's called TNA.
He still does. He did it before he came to WWE. He came back.
Yeah.
Before he did that. Out of which, anything else that I'm missing?
I just had one more thing to say about Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin, you know how big and muscle Bobby Lashley is. He's like a mix between Brock Lesnar, Batista, Scott Steiner, and Goldberg. You know you cannot stop Bobby Lashley with the Extension.
Yeah, the Extension is going downhill as far as airtime. They were better off on SmackDown with freaking Fandango. And Fandango is still injured, so we got Tyler Breeze, right? That's his name? I don't want to get names mixed up.
Tyler Breeze,
He's all by himself. He's trying to find a partner. He's trying to find some sort of gimmick to continue, and he's not doing anything on Raw.
He should go back to his old gimmick, though. Where he had on long tight pants with fur on.
He still does that!
Yeah, but he's wearing shorts.
Hell, Fandango took up that gimmick with him.
Yeah, but you see him wearing shorts, though.
The short shorts.
Yeah, I'm talking about
the skimpy short shorts.
The pants he had on when he first came to the... And he had his old theme music.
Yeah, sadly. And, that's another thing I want to mention. Am I the only one noticing this? Or is there some sort of chemistry going on between Apollo Crews and...
Dana Brooke?
Yeah. Does anyone else notice that? Last week they were getting a little chummy. A little chummy. And then this week they were still together without Titus O'Neil, and then she had to fight Sasha Banks, and you saw the look on Titus O'Neil's face, right?
Yeah.
He was not happy, but he wasn't mad. He was just looking like, what am I going to do?
She wasn't sure, him and Apollo wasn't sure about that match, but Titus O'Neil believed.
It's been a while since Dana Brooke, right?
Dana Brooke. Yeah.
Dana Brooke. Got in a ring. That was for something. That was a speech right there. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it we can mention on Raw. Because we mentioned Alexa Bliss. We mentioned this.
What about Ronda Rousey?
We mentioned Ronda Rousey. We mentioned what she did. What do you want about?
This week. You mentioned.
We mentioned both. I mentioned both.
Okay.
I mentioned Stephanie and what happened today. Monday.
Okay.
You want to take on something on that?
The Undertaker versus Triple H match.
Ooh. Okay, hold up on that. Hold on to SmackDown. We gonna mention that. So yeah, between SmackDown and Raw, We had the Hall of Famers get their take, and superstars who are still contracted, but not Hall of Famers yet.
Yeah, some of them are.
Like Big Show.
Some of them are, some of them are not.
And we got a list. We had Ric Flair, Big Show, Jeff Jarrett. We had Mick Foley on Monday Night Raw mentioned.
Stone Cold.
And Stone Cold on Tuesday night with Diamond Dallas Page, Hulk Hogan, and even Kevin Nash was on Monday Night Raw, but he was on the phone.
Yeah.
What was the other?
Stone Cold was on Monday Night Raw too.
No, he was on Tuesday.
That's why they showed him on Monday Night Raw too.
No, I watched it. He didn't show him. I was paying attention. But otherwise, I'm kind of torn. I mean, shout out to our boy Booker T. He's going for Undertaker. So, Christian was on Raw.
Yeah, he's going for Triple H.
We had some people going for Triple H, but majority of them were going for the Undertaker. Because he already beat Triple H twice at WrestleMania. So we don't know if this will be 3. Yeah. No, I mentioned WrestleManias.
Yeah, that's right. The first one was in 2001. And
then we had the one where in Hell in a Cell.
Yeah. Because the first one was when he was the Dead Man Incorporated. WrestleMania 17.
Otherwise, though, I'm torn. I am torn between. I know for a fact that I'm picking the Undertaker, hands down. My favorite of all time is the Undertaker. Second favorite of all time is Stone Cold, and he's saying it's going to be Triple H that wins. I like.
Well, that's one of his favorite opponents. You know he's gonna say it.
Who should I vote for? I know I'm going to vote for the Undertaker because he's my number 1 pick. But if Stone Cold is right, I was like, damn.
I'm voting for Triple H.
All right, so we'll see who wins, the Cerebral Assassin or the Phenom. Dead Man versus King of Kings. The Last Outlaw versus what was it? The Game. Yeah. Oh, let's use the Dead Man versus the Game. Because that's the names they were known by.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the Dead Man, the Phenom, the Dead Man, Taker, the Demon of Death Valley.
Thank you.
The Lord of Darkness.
Last Outlaw.
No.
He was known as the Last Outlaw. I remember that. They even had that music.
That's American Badass, bro.
No. This was him as the Dead Man, and they were playing that cold country music. You don't remember that?
Yeah, but then you go by his name was on. The nickname was.
Yeah, they called him the Last Outlaw.
Yeah, but that wasn't his nickname though.
No, during the Undertaker thing, that was him. You don't remember that? That was one of the WrestleManias. I remember that. Otherwise, anything else besides we already mentioned Alexa Bliss going against Trish Stratus. You know you're going for Trish Stratus. I'm going for Trish Stratus. I don't care for Alexa Bliss and her little goddess egotistical attitude.
I still don't.
Munchkin.
Yeah. Biscuit butt.
Biscuit butt munchkin.
You call yourself the goddess, but you're going against the queen of the WWE.
Original goddess.
Yeah. Well,
the goddess.
They call her the princess.
The princess of cleavage. Mm-hmm. The Stratus faction.
Mm-hmm. Stratus faction guaranteed.
The thong wearing. Boob. The lingerie tripping.
She ain't the only one.
Anyway, though, let's go ahead and move on.
She always wears thongs when she wrestles. Believe me, that's what she said in her old wrestling movie. If some of y'all know about it, the movie that she did 2003 called Stratus Faction Guaranteed. She talks about how she always wears thongs when she wrestles.
Alright, let's move on to the next subject, which is SmackDown. So, first up, let's mention what I was saying. We have Daniel Bryan and his wife, Brie Bella, versus Miz and his wife, Maurice. So, those 2 weeks were just crazy. We had the freaking Brie Bella knocking out freaking Miz. I love it. I love it. Yeah. But this week, El Evero. Man, that bastard had to team up with the Miz. I'm not happy about that.
They both have something in common. They both hate Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella.
You know Daniel Bryan was going to win that match. Yeah. You know he was. And then the freaking Maurice and Miz got to get involved. Overall, though, things are still going to heat up because they're going to be in Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Yep. No telling if their match will be in the Hell in a Cell. I doubt it, but I would look forward to it. I'm telling you right now.
Actually,
I look forward to it if it does.
If they thinks that'd be a good idea, that's up to Vince McMahon. If he thinks that'd be a good idea, it's not up to Triple H. He's not the head of the company.
Well, this is kind of sad though because only one match is confirmed to be held in a cell. I had to say held and hell after back to back. I had to fix myself. Otherwise, I was going to say held in a cell. You're like, that's not how you say it. But otherwise, it will be Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton in Hell in a Cell match. Mm-hmm. So, we're going to have fun. You know what I'm hoping?
What?
Courtesy of what happened 1 week prior, Jeff Hardy jumped off one of the luggage crates and swanton bomb. Oh, it brought back memories of that one time he fell 15 feet high in the air.
He's done that on a large ladder.
I know, but let's see if he does it on top of a cell. Kind of like what Shane McMahon attempted to do to Kevin Owens.
He's done that before against The Undertaker.
Mm-hmm.
2002.
Ooh, we shall see, my friends. We shall see. And will the RKO put an end to Jeff Hardy? I like the fact that he had RKO on his makeup and another face on the other side. That was cool. They always look forward to the artwork of Jeff Hardy. So, that said, it's just crazy between AJ and Samoa Joe, though. I'm going to mention that right now. He called his wife and said, I'll be there for Tuesday's barbecue. He's going to be working. Mm-hmm. Ooh, got hiccups.
But he's talking about after his match, I guess.
Yeah. Are they still going to be in Canada?
No. That's just for this week.
Yeah. Ooh, my jaw popped. Ooh. But you know what? I'll say this much. It's going to be one hell of a match. I'm hoping that one will be in Hell in a Cell too, honestly. Oh, that's right. No. We have also confirmation. That's right. Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns will be in a Hell in a Cell. Yeah. Though that's 2 so far. Let's hope we get 3 or 4. Come on, WWE. Make it the pay-per-view worthy of the name Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Come on. More Hell in a Cell matches. Let's see them. Either which, let's move on to the women's division. Mm-hmm. Charlotte beat Carmella and shut her up. Finally. Yeah. We finally got to see that done with. What do you think?
It was good, but I still don't like it that Charlotte has tied my girl's record as 7-time women's champion.
Oh, she might go past it. Yeah, she might go past it.
Well, if she loses the title again, and to someone else who has the title, let's see. But let's see if let's say what they put a triple threat match. What if they put a triple threat match?
Yeah, but that possibility.
But here's the thing.
It's still there.
Yeah, but here's the thing. What if that person tries to make sure Charlotte does not?
Yeah, that's supposed. I'm not good. Look what happened to John Cena. Freaking, what was his name?
John Stewart.
Yeah.
But he's not a John Cena fan. Of course, you know he's gonna do that.
Even Ric Flair was voting for him, John Cena, to break his record. And John Cena did, right?
He tied it.
Oh, he tied it. He hasn't broken it yet.
Not yet.
But
you know who the original person? The originator was supposed to. Who was supposed
to be Triple H?
Yeah, but then he turned to the CEO.
Yeah, but we'll see about that. Let's move on to the next subject.
That's what they were saying.
Let's move on to the next part, though, where Becky Lynch had the whole crowd voting for her. Yeah. They cheered Becky. Like I said, people, straight hellfire has come.
Straight fire, bro.
Oh, no, I'm calling it hellfire now that she's a heel.
Okay.
Now that she's a heel, I'm hoping that trends.
Once you say straight heel fire.
Yeah. No, I say hellfire because think about it. It's going to be at Hell in a Cell. She just said it too, that she wants her at Hell in a Cell. So, will that happen? Probably. Will it be in a Hell in a Cell match, and Charlotte will be in 2 Hell in a Cells? Probably, maybe. Who knows? We'll probably see her being bad as hell. Out of which, let's go on to another.
You mean 1 Hell in a Cell? That's all they're gonna do. 1. Like Charlotte and Becky Lynch on 1 Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah. But Charlotte was in a Hell in a Cell with Sasha Banks, the first ever women's Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, and that almost that part, I understand people didn't like that match. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
We're almost hitting the 30-minute mark.
I know. I was talking fast.
Okay. So let's see. Go ahead, finish.
Yeah, I said people didn't like that because they were saying that that match did not go. They were concerned about the women.
Well, let's move on to the subject that just popped in my head. Booker T showing up for the five-time, I have to say it quick, tag team champions, The New Day. Booker T showed up for their coronation. That was fun. And he showed up as King Booker.
You know, he said he still doesn't like doing that gimmick.
The King Booker?
Yeah, he told that
why did he show up?
Because Vince McMahon told him to do that.
Yeah, but he did the spinneroonie though. They made him do the spinneroonie.
Yeah, he liked that. That's what he wanted to do. That's his idea. He just didn't like how.
And then Xavier Woods did it. Then Kofi did it, and Kofi did not that good. Yeah. And then Big E just like a sack of potatoes on his back.
He told
he needed help.
He told Trish and Mr. Man, I'll do this King Booker thing, even though y'all know I don't like it. I never did. But I'll do it for y'all, for the company.
That was fun. And they had to do the table again. So this week we had a triple threat tag team match where the Bar won. Yeah. Next week we got Sanity, Rusev, and
Lana?
Huh?
Rusev and Lana.
Not Lana.
Rusev and Aiden English.
Thank you. See, Aiden. That would be. And who was the third team?
The girl?
No. The men's tag team. I think it was Usos. That's right. Yeah, the Usos are going to be involved. So, that's going to be a good match in itself. Let's see who comes out of that next week. Otherwise, I'm trying to think. Anything else?
Or Shinsuke Nakamura saying he going to leave WWE to go to New Japan.
Oh, yeah. There's no United States title match right now.
They can for
Hell in a Cell.
He's saying he can leave, but they can vacate the title and have a tournament, United States title tournament.
Oh yeah, that's true. So what's gonna happen?
Because he misses New Japan wrestling. That's where he was born and raised. That's what he said.
We'll see. Okay, we're at the 28-minute mark, so let's go ahead and see if we can mention one more thing. Give us a sec. Well, that pretty much sums it up. So anything else was mentioned on WWE Wrestling Source?
Yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead. Take it away, Terrence.
Just so everyone knows,
T-Money.
Ken Shamrock, the WWE legend from the Attitude Era, he wants to make a return to WWE. We'll see how that goes, because he's got to finish his problem with Triple H.
Ooh. And a lot of people have a problem with Triple H.
Yeah, because he's the one
he's got to sign.
Yeah, because actually it's not that. It's because everyone who talks about Triple H blames him because they didn't make it to the level they were supposed to be in for them making a business.
We'll see. Mentioning Kurt Angle, because a lot of people are speculating something, and this man is going to tell you
that the reason why Kurt Angle took a long vacation off because he told WWE that he wants to wrestle again, and he was asked about if he has another world title run in him, and he says he thinks he can do that.
So, in other words, we might see another week where Baron Corbin is in charge of Monday Night Raw. Great. Out of which, we're almost in the 30-minute mark, so let's end it here, my friend. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Comment down below what you think, and as always, hit that subscribe button and notification buttons to see my any of my uploaded videos, and I'll see you guys and this guy in the next video. Peace out.
Peace out.